What's going on, friends? Steve coming at you here. Another Fired Up Friday networking tip. And got a sweater on here. A little chilly out here. May have to start bringing this show inside at some point soon here. But for now, it's still beautiful out. So I got a message for you today. Today I want to talk a little bit about networking and actual network meetings. And I've been in and out of some, but I think the question always comes up to me: is networking meetings worth it? And I think the answer is yes. I believe so. And today, if you're not attending some, maybe you don't necessarily need to join, but if you're not attending any, you're missing the boat. They are so easy to attend these days. They're all most of the time virtual now, through Zoom or some kind of platform similar to that. And the networking group that I belong to, there's ones not just in the region but throughout the country. So you could go network hop and meet a whole bunch of people. It's a great way to get out of your comfort zone, expand your reach, make some new relationships, and depending upon what you're selling or marketing, or you're in the job market, you could certainly meet a lot of people and make a lot of connections. But here's the question that comes up all the time. I went to that group and there was a lot of solopreneurs, or there was some guys in like the trades, and they wouldn't be a prospect for me in my company, in my business. And for that person, I say you're missing it, because you know what? Who do they know, right? I belonged to a different networking group a few years back, and I won't mention the name in case he's listening to this, but great guy, tradesman kind of guy, actually, quite frankly, dropped the F-bomb every 3 words, character, but he did a lot of work for a lot of large mega mansions in an upscale area here in Connecticut. Just trying to be generic here, so not to disclose the person, but he knew a lot of he was friends with a lot of wealthy people. And you know what? Even though he wasn't a prospect or a potential client for me, he was a great resource. He was a great referral source. He got me more referrals and more meetings than almost anybody in the whole entire group. So don't judge what you see. Look at the culture. Look at the people. Are they giving oriented? Are they just looking to get leads? Those are some things to look for. But remember, it's not them necessarily. It's who do they know, right? Each person, there was a survey, I think it's changed lately because of social media, but prior to social media, they said that the average person knows 600 people. It's way more than that when you count social media, and I think they based that on when people would pass away and how many people attended their funeral or something like that. But we know a lot of people, and again, with social media now, the reach goes even beyond that. So who do they know? So go spread your spread your wings, go spread your fingers, if you will, and get your fingers out there. That's the expression I was looking for. And get out there and meet people. Use networking to grow your network. It's phenomenal. Go to I go to Master Networks. There's the other ones. I can name a bunch. They're all great. And just like karate studios, right? When somebody said, "Hey, what's the best karate studio?" or "What's the best?" No, they would always ask, "What's the best style of martial arts to train in?" Karate, jiu-jitsu, what kind of karate? Taekwondo. I'd always say this: listen, you go, and they usually allow you to try a class, 1 or 2 classes for free. Go to different places, different studios, because the same kind of karate studio in a certain type of style may be very different from the one in the same style but a different studio. Sometimes it's the students and it's the leadership. It's the sensei and how the culture is, right? You guys have seen, I'm sure, Cobra Kai on Netflix now. But it's the same thing with networking, right? So go visit a bunch of chapters, visit a bunch of them. If you like them, maybe you consider joining them. If not, go visit a whole bunch, make a bunch of connections. So that's my message today. Nothing so deep, nothing major, heart wrenching, but I think it's a good one. Get your fingers out there and go network. Go take advantage of it. I don't know how long this will be like this, but it is like this for now, where you can go to a bunch of networking meetings because of everyone doing it virtually. So have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next week. Steve coming at you, another Fired Up Friday.